When I was 12, my parents got divorced, and my dad and I relocated to Virginia for his job. I was just starting junior high. It was hard, leaving my friends and my school. But my dad said it was for the best, and that my mom couldn't take care of me anymore.
After our divorce was finalized, Kayla's mom was admitted to a psychiatric hospital near the town where we lived. It wasn't voluntary. I wanted to get Kayla away from all that and start fresh. So when the opportunity for relocating to my hometown in Virginia came along, I jumped at it. Kayla hadn't made a ton of friends at her new school, but she and Alicia seemed like they were becoming really close. Alicia was a little strange at times, but she was a good kid.
You shouldn't have come under here.
Kayla! What?
We're gonna get in trouble. My dad...
Cool.
Kayla, time to come in.
We gotta go. He'll be real mad if he finds us under here. Why do you think he was under the porch?
Alicia, your mom's waiting outside. Did you finish all your homework for tomorrow?
Yeah.
It's not storming out. What is that?
I found it outside.
I'm gonna make sure I save the file I was working on. Be right back.
I looked up for just a second, and the document I was working on had been deleted, replaced with the word guilty. It made no sense. It was an animal graveyard with bones, all arranged in these weird patterns.
Then where'd it go?
I don't know.
You crawled out of your toy box?
Been watching you go back and forth. What was under there?
Just, lots of trash. Fire hazard, you know? Hey, you been, getting any surges in your electric?
No?
Shoot. I was hoping it was the grid instead of the house.
I remembered hearing about the Cul De Sac Killer as a kid. He was like our very own Son of Sam or Night Stalker. He broke into houses in our neighborhood, killed families in their sleep. But he'd been caught over 20 years before, and he'd already been executed.
Hey, what are you doing?
Our neighbor was looking through that bag of animal bones.
We never found him. Boo-Boo, he was always an indoor-outdoor, but he never strayed far. But that boy would ride his bicycle over here to visit his grandparents. And I caught him more than once trying to catch Boo-Boo. I never even knew his name until years later, after all those nights of no sleep and locked doors, and when he became famous. Eric Mandel. His grandparents lived in your house, Frank. When he was little, he used to come over here to visit. Now I know he wasn't just visiting. That little son of a bitch killed my cat.
Eric Mandel. That was the Cul De Sac Killer's name. And I'd seen him in my house. I couldn't deny it anymore. Everything I've been seeing, it was him. Maybe it was because I messed with the animal bones, or Kayla had taken that doll into the house. It was like somehow we had stirred things up.
After my dad burned the doll, I didn't hear the boy's voice again. No more weird noises or power surges. And I stopped worrying about turning out like my mom. My dad didn't tell me the truth about Eric Mandel until years later. But I know now that he's the reason why I was seeing those things. I wasn't going crazy, and I never was.